Hello, good evening. I hope everyone's doing well. Hello, Moisty. Hello, Shrimpy. How you guys doing? Long time no see. Yes, it's been a hot minute. I'm back. Don't know what I was doing before I left, but I'm back. I have a feeling we're gonna do some work. It's mostly gonna be a chit chat stream. I hope everyone's doing well. Holly is making grumbling noises, which can either mean one of two things. She wants to go out, she wants to play. I just played with her for like 15 minutes. So we'll see what that means for me. But yeah, hello, I'm back. I got my stitches removed today. I was away for surgery. I got my stitches removed today. They probably should have been removed like a week or two earlier. Because it was a very unpleasant experience, but it's done. It's done. Whew, not bad. Trying to tidy up your A-Sprite GM project to submit for the cookbook jam. Ooh, nice. Good luck. I saw your I forget the name of it. The jam game. I saw it. It's a shame you had to take a break from it, but do you have to go out? She's slowly inching towards the stairs. Do you have to go out, Holly? Do you have to go out? What is this stream when I come back if she doesn't immediately have to go out to the bathroom, even though you have to go out? She's just staring at it. That probably means she has to go out. Okay. Family comes first, though. You feel liberated? That's fair. Hello, Paul. How are you doing? Okay, I'm gonna go figure out whatever Holly wants, and I'll be back. Tell me what you guys have been doing for the last 2 weeks, and then I'll yep. Okay, she's been let out. She should be good. Sorry. But, I mean, at this point, which else would you expect from Miss Holly? You're always using Game Maker because it's what you know, and now you try something new. It's so fun. That's great. Oh, okay. Sorry. Stairs. Yeah, I've been off. You're welcome back. I've been off. I almost streamed like 4 times, and then I sat there and I was like, I'm tired. I don't have the energy to do a stream and also do what I want to do. So I've mostly just been relaxing and like playing on with the story server. My carpal tunnel has been feeling a lot better, probably because I haven't been doing anything. So I see my physio tomorrow. We're gonna see what he says. Hopefully he says it's better, because then I can like up the amount of time I spend on Gatela. Because like, when was it? He said it was like January was when he told me I had signed to carpal tunnel, and we've been like working on it. And so I cut back. No, it must have been February, because it was after the subathon time was over. You know, there's a good chance the subathon was the cause of the carpal tunnel. Yeah, anyways, we've been working on it. So hopefully he says that it's better, because then I can do a little bit more work. It's been very slow going. I've been sitting here and I've been like, I wanted those things, but then I was like, don't do things. You have things to, you rest. So, yes. Although I am tired today, just because I had appointments and a whole lot of other stuff. So yeah. My server is making sounds. Why? I don't know if I should be concerned. Well, it stopped. So it must be fine. Okay, well. So, where is it? Here's our world map. We were working on redoing Winoa. I wanted to get redoing all this done for July. If my server loves me, I have nothing to worry. I might, if not, I might need to shoot it. But it's my dear Windows 7 machine. If there's no smoke, there's no problem. Well, it's on the carpet. There could be smoke. All my computers are on the carpet, by the way. They're not raised. Maybe someday I'll have like a mini server rack or something. Straight to jail. Oh, you don't want to see my wires situation. It's pretty bad. I've got like at least I'm not putting power bars into power bars, okay? I'll just say that. So there's supposed to be a tree here, I think. Anyways, we're working on redoing it. We've done this one, and this one. Only 3. We haven't made a ton of progress, but that's because this was, it turns out, harder than expected. So I want to do a little bit more work. Since we did this one, I think we'll work on this one down here. I think the cutoff is like, oh, how convenient, it's right here. So it's basically this bit where the orchard is. Shouldn't be too much work. The biggest thing we want to change here is these fields, and then mostly just the vegetation, I think, because we're not changing the orchard. The orchard's fine. I might make this a little pasture. Use up the space and then a little field to the side or something like this. Anyways, we'll figure it out. But because, so these are gonna use the old cliffs, we're not changing them. We're gonna be pulling a stunt here. So the new cliffs will be up here and over here, and then everything else will be using the old ones. But you won't be able to tell. It'll still be on different maps. Well, you might be able to tell on this one. We'll see. Okay. Alright, cool. I already got rid of the vegetation. So we need, there's map 2-3 we need. We also need map 3-4. Because we redid it. This guy has to be copied over onto here. What is your position? 42 and 61. 42, 61. Hi, Panzer. By the way, I do have the change fit on for June. For people who don't know. Cool. I think that's the only bit that's gonna have to change over here. Okay. Yeah, let's do a copy. How are we doing for? I see. So I'm gonna. Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of the and then get rid of that. And I'll deal with everything else after. We'll just copy for now. I think this is gone. Yes, it's gone. Okay. I think I'm gonna remove the raised dirt down here too. We'll just redo it. Yeah, okay. Thanks. It's been a while. Trying to think of something interesting. Ooh. So, I can tell you about my build stuff. I think everyone here would appreciate my build, my CMake journey. So, I suppose for people who don't know, I've been modernizing a 30-plus-year-old system that doesn't have a build system. It was interesting. It's like there was make files. Like at one point there were make files. There was like a different, now unsupported build system thing, and then they were using Perl scripts for another one, and like a bunch of other stuff. So I spent the last 6 months modernizing it myself. A couple of my team members helped, but let's just say when I can modernize, I think there were 100 projects in the build system. If I can modernize one in 10 minutes, my coworkers took a day. So, not that they didn't help, but like, speed. Thanks, Kaiser. So 6 months I've been doing it. I got build time 6 months ago. Build times was an hour to get a build on Jenkins. I did just add debug builds to the build, but so we are at 15 to 20 minutes. I have to recheck because I shaved off 3 minutes yesterday. Yeah, we're at 15 minutes. So I sped it up just a bit. And added debug builds to the pipeline. So I'm almost done. I should finish before the end of the month and then move on to something else. But it's been very interesting. It's been very interesting. lots of learning. The biggest thing for the build speed stuff was like, do people know what Unity builds are? I don't know. I feel like I have to explain it every time what a Unity build is. And an all-in-one. So, an all-in-one build is basically like you have your repo. And let's say you have like 10 projects in your repo. You can, using CMake, you make a project, which is just called the repo project. So it generates like a solution file that has every single project in the repo in there. And so you can build everything in the repo from a single project. That's an all-in-one, because it's all your projects in one. And every time I read it, it's all in none to me, because it's one word. But I set one of those up on the repo, and one of the build speed things came from doing that, because previously on Jenkins they would have like a project. Let's say your project A and project B, and they depend on project C. So on Jenkins pipeline, you build project A, you build project B, right? Project A builds its own version of project C, and project B builds its own version of project C. So C gets built twice in two different locations. That was kind of what was happening. And when you move it all to an all-in-one, you build project C only once, right? And now, like I said, there's like 100 projects, and they all sort of depend on each other in different ways. So naturally, when they all just build one version of themselves, shocking, it goes faster. So that was, I think, after converting the 100 projects, I think that was like 20 minutes out of the 60, because some of the libraries were really big and they were being rebuilt constantly, like really big. Like, I think my stats look so good. I did a 1 million line PR. My stats look so good. But there was one project that has 500,000 lines in it. And that one in particular was being rebuilt multiple times. And it takes like 15 minutes every time to build it. So that was where one of the gains was for the 20 minutes. Was like, hey, if we don't rebuild this one project a million times, maybe it goes faster. So that got us down to about 40 minutes. And the other thing too is like we could parallelize stuff then, because before, if you tried to build two projects that happen to have the same dependencies, right? So like in the same explanation from before, if you had A and B trying to build them at the exact same time, it would blow up with a race condition on building C, because they were both trying to build C and make object files at the same time on the source. So everything was in serial, and being able to put some things into parallel made it go faster as well. And then the biggest speed boost we got was from moving the pre-builts out of the repo to an Artifactory type thing, like a shared drive. like I said, there was that one like project that took like 15 minutes to build that other ones were building. We didn't make changes to it like ever. So since it was so heavy on the build system, I moved it to a different repo and rebuilt it. Shoved it as a zip. And then you just cache it and use it. Yeah, you cache it and then you use it. So you only download it once, and then it's there until we make a new version, which probably isn't going to be for a while. And that cut us down from 40 minutes to 25, like with a single commit. Why is it making noises? You're supposed to be modernizing your IBM database at work. I'm sure that will be fun. Ooh. Isn't that going to be... Aren't IBM databases case sensitive? I'm pretty sure they are, right? That's dangerous. It's case in point. I thought I broke one once. As a co-op. So it's not fully my fault. They didn't do the rollback right. Kind of. When I use it, it auto captures everything. Yeah. There's let me make sure I'm gonna say the right thing. Yeah, it's Informix, right? Informix databases. They're case sensitive, right? So it doesn't let you vault. Yeah. So yeah, there was a database at one of my co-op jobs that didn't have the case sensitivity flag security thing set. So there was an issue. There's a bug. I fixed this bug on my last day of my co-op. I found out about this after from someone who did 2 terms there. What happened was that and this was a while ago, so it's like using SVN and stuff. Okay. We weren't using Git at this company. What happened is I fixed the bug so that it was about login information. Because Informix databases are case sensitive, they were running into an issue where on like MySQL, MySQL databases, you could log in just fine because your username, it didn't care if it was case sensitive or not. But on the Informix database, which was a redundancy or something, it would fail. Unless you put the case in exactly. But the thing is that the users almost never had to use the redundant database. So when they did need to use it, like some people had accidentally put like a capital in the middle of their username or at the start or at the end, or, you know, and so they had no way to get into the database or log in. And so the bug was about fixing that. And so I'd fixed it, and I had applied the fix to the database as well, in the software and in the database. And apparently there was a power outage the day after I finished that and I left. And so they lost my last day's worth of work in the software, but not on the database. So before it was like, oh, some people can't log in because they accidentally put caps and stuff in their stuff, to no one can log in. after the fact. They didn't have a redundancy on the software. They had one on the database for a power outage, but they didn't have one for the software. So it rolled back. Changed. My first co-op job, man. I found out about it, I think, like 6 months after the fact. I don't think they ever fixed it. It's been decades. Good luck. Well, it is what it is. My burns eye. What's up? Is this Game Maker? You haven't used that engine before? Yeah, this is Game Maker. We're working on stuff. We're working on redoing vegetation, although I'm telling stories as well. But yeah, the caps thing is oh, okay, there's no landscape there, is there? You want a job? We're hiring. I could do the database monetization. Yeah, just like send me a lot of money, but in like, what's a really strong currency right now? Euros? Don't send it to me in Canadian. American companies always want to hire Canadian because it's a 30%, like they'll, so like if they pay their employee in US 100,000 US, they'll pay the Canadian employee 100,000 Canadian, and it's a 30%, like they're actually paying 70,000 US. That's a common one. VPIT, so it would come with a lot of money. You'd have to be a VPIT to touch that. Yeah, or another one is like, they'll be like, well, we'll hire you above average for your rate in your area, which is like 120 Canadian, or we'll do 130 just for easy numbers. But then like your coworker is getting paid 200,000 US or something. Like it's such a problem. I know a bunch of people who have complained about. There we go. About this to their, well, the people in question complained more when we were younger. Landscape. They were at the company. Where did they go? They were at the company when it was first launched. I think they were in the single digits for a company number, so they felt comfortable enough to complain about it. No, that was a mistake. They got the whole, you should go on stress leave, and then they came back and then they were like tipped out type of thing. Okay, so we're good on here. I want to copy over. Let's come over here. It's always unfortunate when these things happen. Making sounds again. It's right there. 1944. Yep, okay. But yeah, those are the two kind of big things, was moving things to pre-built and not building the same thing multiple times. I know this is shocking information, but those were the two big things to speed up 666, the build system. although I'm very much looking forward to like doing something other than builds, but it looks like I'm going to be making custom testing frameworks again. So you know what? It is what it is. $5.93. I'm looking forward to upgrading GameMaker to the new LTS. Pretty much everything that I use, all the third parties have upgraded now to the LTS. So we'll have a big upgrade smorgasbord, and then I think we'll work on testing the whole game automatically. Because if we can't get that scalable, I'm gonna have a problem when I start adding in the different debates and stuff. Different debates, upgrading the battle system, balancing economy, just the actual story stuff, making sure we don't soft lock. Okay, you won't shoot your shot, I guess. We'll see if I can answer though. Several, yeah. Okay. Man. Since you're branching out from GameMaker, would I recommend going for C, C++, or C Sharp? What is... Okay, well, whether you go for C++ or C Sharp, you're gonna have to learn C, because C is the baby. But the thing is that C is the grandfather of all modern syntax. So you probably already know C. So, you'd like to use Raylib for the first two and mono game for C Sharp. Yeah, pre-C, if you look at like older languages, the syntax was like vastly different between every single one. That's why C is kind of the basis for everything, because it standardized a lot of stuff. And then it's split into C++ and C Sharp. But C Sharp is Microsoft's version of Java. So yeah, and then everything kind of splits off from there. Merchant, but it was told to knock off lessons not directly job related. Oh. Yeah, so the thing is, with Godot, for example, you can use C++ or C Sharp for them. It kind of depends on what you want to do. Like, the biggest, other than just like syntactical differences, C++ requires you to understand memory, which can be really difficult. Whereas C Sharp, you don't have to worry about the memory management because it comes with a garbage collector. So going from Game Maker to C++ or C#, I would probably recommend C#. Because that will also open you up to playing around with Godot if you don't want to learn Godot script, GD script. You can use it with C#. And then going to C++ from there, because you'll already know a lot of the C syntax, I guess, if that makes sense. So things won't be too strange. You'll mostly be adjusting the pointers and references and pointers to pointers and references to references type of thing. That might be a good way to go about it. But if you wanted to, for example, like do Unreal, I would suggest instead C++. Because the blueprint stuff is great, but you're going to hit a limit very quickly. So knowing the C++ would help there. So yeah, it kind of depends on where, like I know in your case for like game jam stuff, direction. If you want to realistically like learn Unreal within the next year, learning C++, but if you want to do like Godot or like, I guess, monogame and stuff, C#. And if you learn C#, you can mod Vintage Story. You can make my mods for me. To be honest, I don't even know C#. I'm just YOLOing. At this point, like, because everything has a base syntax, I just look at it and I go, got it. I really like going for more game frameworks as opposed to engines. Yeah. That's fair. So yeah, I think it just depends on your trajectory for, I guess, the next 6 months. Right? If you want to play around with, like, go look at the frameworks you want to play around with and what they have, and then go from there. Just know that C++ is going to be more difficult because of the memory management stuff. If you're not ready to learn memory management, you should go with C#. You're finding the room and drop pipeline? Yeah, that's why I did the ISO test in Game Maker all those years ago, but I decided on moving to Godot for that project because my goal is to make a game. ISO test? Yeah, I showed you it. I did isometric rendering in Game Maker. It was a while ago. Yeah, fighting Game Maker to get that thing to render, it's like, yeah, I could do it, but my goal here is to make a game, not to make my own isometric renderer, you know? I want to use the room like this and place things down, not fight it. Right, my braces are bothering me. Yeah, they're not loose. I don't know what's going on. Let's see here. So I do have some dark grass spots. We're gonna fade them out here because we're getting into the mountain. So we're gonna start, and then we have some of these raised areas too. So I think what we'll do is we'll fade the raised areas out. Oh. And then fade out the green areas. You want to release an isometric example. You wrote a 2max loader for GameMaker. It would make doing an isometric game pretty streamlined. Yeah. Probably. Oh, this is the wrong layer. Oops. I don't want to do that. I mean, that might be okay as is. There we go. So that would work out. I think. Maybe. And then we pop down this longer grass. I'm thinking we'll put like I said, a pasture here. We could put like a little field here, 1 or 2 fields. And I think So when you tell people you want to learn monogamy, they try to warn me off. Really? Why? I don't know too much about it, but like, what's it gonna do? Eat your bank account? Turn back now if you value your life. There's not too many worse things I'd love to do or visit. Maybe it's like an old wives' tale. You know? Let's remove. Well, I had some NPCs right there, right? Yeah. I think I'd rather put 2 things there and then move this to like oop. They can literally be there. Oh, that's what the save point is. Shit. Hello, Cello. How are you doing? He says you would eat. You're doing? Well, that's better than not doing. There we go. Been a lazy evening. That's fair. Where am I gonna put this? I guess I can move it over here. Oh, guys. Somewhat lazy evening. You made a batch script to automate doing setup on projects. Oh, nice. That's good. Are you still working on those audio projects? I know you were doing them as like proof of concept demo type stuff. You haven't touched programming in a while because music commissions. Oh, congrats on the commissions. Have they been going well? It's been a complicated. Oh, wow. I think I want. The streamer commissioned several backing tracks for covers. Oh. So I guess you have to recreate the backing tracks, right? Yeah, that can be complicated. Several incidents along the way, so there were a bunch of pauses. Oh. I see. Some of these ads are very interesting. You know, who are these ads meant for? I don't understand marketing stuff. Then I got a second job for a little while. Oh, I see. But now you have a laptop to do your programming projects on, and you can take it to work with you. Nice. Are you sure they're not just a William Shatner? Is that me? I mean, is anyone as cursed as me? Probably. Life always hits when you least expect it. I think I did brick walls over here. Yeah, I'll probably do brick walls over here as well. What do I do? If you didn't have a laptop and code on your lunch breaks, you never get anything accomplished. I sleep during my lunch breaks. I didn't sleep today because I had an appointment. Gosh, I'm tired. This layout is fine. I'm gonna set these up. Oh, I see. Okay, so I did it on the walls layer. Let me just copy this. You had a coworker who would do that? Water his jacket up, toss it under his desk, and power off for an hour. Yeah. You know, the thing I hate though, so so we have like 15 minutes breaks during the day plus 30-minute lunch. So most people just do a 1 hour lunch. But I've had some employers who were like, no, you're not allowed to do that. Your 15 minutes of breaks are going to the bathroom. If you ever go to the bathroom during the day, you're using your 15-minute break. And I was like, no. I had some employers who were like, no, if you take a 1 hour lunch, you have to be here for 8.5 hours. I was like, no. Never liked the rituals of workplaces. Yeah, I don't either. I'm like, because the thing too is like they never put the hours into your contract. I remember I had some co-ops and they were asking how long is the workday, and I was like, well, it's 7.5 hours. And you get 30-minute lunch or whatever, right? Like when you get your breaks and stuff in there. So I'm like, yeah, so like, you know, you're here for 8 hours. and it's just like, some people don't like that. They're like, nah, you have to work 8 to 5. It's like, no, 8 to 4. Go home, don't bother me with all these arbitrary stop starts. If I'm hungry, I'll eat. Yeah. Oh, that's the other thing too. If you don't have to have, like, you know, if you're a receptionist or something, like you have to eat in shifts, so there's always someone like at the desk if you don't close for lunch. You're gonna bounce and sleep. Good night, Shrimpy, thanks for joining. Yeah, if you don't have meetings and you don't have to like manage something, you know, like be on at certain times, it's like, why can I not eat lunch at 11:30? Why can I not start work? You know, like I start work at 7 in the morning. You know, on any fixed schedule. Oh, that's annoying. You get breaks when there's downtime. But there's like never downtime. Right? Because that's one of the things they do, is they try to maximize uptime. Do people just like pass out? I like it because the day goes by quickly. I mean, yeah, that's true, but yeah, I know when I worked food service, the worst days were those slow days. Especially because our manager would tell us to look busy. So it was hard because, like, what are we gonna do? Pull out the fridge and clean it again? Like the first time, it was fine, but because it needed to be cleaned. But I mean, we're at the second time during the week. What do you want us to do? You know? That's over top. So it must be a no. There we go. Either I'm busy or I'm not. Sorry, I'm diligent and have downtime. Yeah. Yeah, the hard thing too is when you're given a task and you know it'll take an hour, but you know that if you finish it in an hour, then you're going to be sitting there for 4 hours with nothing to do. So it's like you can like stretch out the task, or you can like finish it and then like go get another task, but like it's so, you know. Hi, Cool Jazz. How you doing? Oh, 4 years? Is it performance review time? Wait, is it 4 years? 48 months. Oh my god. Do I have a performance review? Are you gonna give me a performance review, Cool Jazz? 4 years? Oh god. See, now I'm more tired. Maybe unless you don't want a raise this year. I better get a raise. I was talking to my lead about it. He was like, have you asked our manager for a raise? And I said, not formally yet. It's only been 6 months since my last one. They should bump it up though. Okay, we're gonna go up here. I think it was just the walls there. Yeah. I think it was just... Lee's work is giving me more? Yeah, I don't know if I'll get more this year. You work through surgery recovery? Yeah, I guess that's true. Would people have taken that off? The thing is I don't want to take my day. I don't want to use my days. Some would, some wouldn't. Yeah, cause like, I'd say my health is more important. Yeah, I mean, that's why I took a break from everything. I did a lot of sleeping and a lot of, well, I also queued up my work to be extremely repetitive. So I didn't need to do a whole lot of thinking. It was just execution. I gotta think now. Soon. Next week? 2 weeks? I was saying earlier, I have to make a new custom testing framework for something. And I'm probably gonna have to go in the office to do it. Maybe I can borrow the machine that I need to set up. That'd be nice. I'll probably have to go in every day for like a couple weeks. Shit. I will die, actually. Lame offices suck. Yeah, well, it also sucks being in the lab. It's so loud, and there's so many machines. I put stickers on my machine. I put stickers on our team's machines. Everyone has a sticker for which machine is theirs, because we couldn't fucking find them. They kept moving the machines around, so you'd go to the rack and you'd be like, "Huh, that's not my machine." So even if they move things around, you can find them in the lab. It'll take a while, but. I'm gonna put stickers. We'll find them eventually. You know? But yeah, I hope I don't have to. I might. I'll see. I'll see. If I have to go in every day, I might have to ask for you don't even have desks? The thing is that, like, assigned desks, no. For our team, it's drop-in. Because we only go in once a week as a team. If you go in regularly, you do get an assigned desk. Like, if you go in 3 days a week, every week, you get an assigned desk. You have to apply for it, but you do get one. If you are less than 3 days a week, they want you to use the drop-in desks. They have them in like every building. So you just, we're 50-50, so desks for everyone. Ah, dang. Yeah, I haven't been in for 3 weeks. I'm not gonna be in this week either. Because, so Holly needs dental surgery. The infection is gone. She smells a lot better. Let's just say that. I tired Weaver. Every day you miss the blankie. I have a blankie on right now. You can even change the color. Yeah, you can change the color for Pride Month. Weak blankie. Wait, what do you want me to do? Move it up? The thing is, I'd have to move all of them up. What's the position line at? Ooh. Look. Is this tall enough for you? I'm rainbow. I'll just become a blanket. All 14, really? The blanket might not be colorful, but I am. Well, you can change the color. Like I said, there's options. With which option? The change fit. Should be change fit? Yeah. Change fit. Yeah, I think that works. And then I think that will block that off. See, I think there, see? Here, and I'll make it go up higher. You're complaining about it. Swap to a different outfit? I mean, it's a different blanket. What, do you want me to rename it to change blanket? I don't know. I don't know if that would break out anything actually. The old blankie was cuter. Well, it's Pride Month. You wear your flags with pride. Okay, so let me put the NPCs back on. So I'm gonna move you. These two move over to here. Shaq doesn't have flags to put on though. I don't think I can control that. Let's blame Bezos for that one then. Yeah. Okay, so I have a new cut on my lip. That's great. I'm okay with keeping these here. They'll line up over here. We're gonna remove these bushes and replace them with flowers here. That will match up. We'll put some hay. All right. Let's do some trees actually, because over here. We put like an oak tree right here. And then we can do that. That matches with that. We have that one big tree there, that one there. I did like having the smaller trees up here. that there. I think that's fine tree wise, like up here. We could probably plop like one there. Yeah, I think that's fine. Okay, and then that's fine up there. So we have the mountains and stuff, and also down here to do. I'm so tired. I have to do something about being tired. Coffee? I had Starbucks. I had, what was it, the chai tea latte? I had that 2 hours ago. ADHD medication. What? How would that help me? It's almost like 6 hours of sleep a night is maybe not enough. I don't know if coffee would help, to be honest. I think it can actually reduce your sleep quality, really. Coffee afternoon doesn't help in the long term. Afternoon? What? How long does it leave effects? Probably depends. Probably. Half-life is like 12 hours. There's no way. There's no way. That would, if that is true, that would explain why I'm really tired right now, though. Because I had my morning coffee at like 9:30. I think I finished it around 10. Charlie woke up. I can hear him. Trying to decide what I want to do. So I have these, okay, so I have these big elm trees, okay? Part of me wants me to use the elm trees. Here they are, they're quite large. Okay. House for scale. Part of me wants to use the elm trees over here. But part of me also really likes kind of how the tree placement is already. Well, I mean, I removed it all, but that's because we're tidying things up. Like the pine and stuff. The thing is like, well, where do I use the elm trees then? Because I don't want to redo over here. Like at all. Because I might swap some trees out here, like for willow trees. Maybe? I'm not sure. This is a very engineered location. Like, I could swap out the flowers, but not... not a lot of stuff. Or I use the oak trees further down here. Because I use beech trees over here, so like I think it would make sense to use the beech trees here instead. Maybe we do like one or two of these guys. And then I think that works for trees. Okay. I think that's okay for shoe placement. I could put that guy there. Okay. So then we'll do Flora. I take a screenshot and see how it looks. Yeah. Just give me a quick second. I'm gonna wake up. I gotta move. I'm gonna see if I can wake up. Okay, I did a quick taste of the room and a stretch. So I think that helped. I might end early tonight, but we'll at least finish this map. It's almost there. So then what we're gonna do is any body weight exercises I can do? What do you mean by body weight? Like stretching or something? Or do you mean like push-up kind of thing? He hasn't told me I can't. Oh, you know, I might be tired because my legs are going now. You know what? Game Maker froze. Ah! Why is it so slow? I don't know. Most of my exercises are like resistance band type stuff. That would also work. Yeah. But, like, I have to go home for, like, strenuous and just pacing. It takes a bit to do it, though. That's the problem. Okay, so there's the crops. I mean, I could go do it. Sure, I'll go try it. I'll stretch my my shoulder. My shoulders. My legs hurt though. That's a different problem. I've requested compression socks for my birthday. So hopefully, like, when this happens, especially during stream, instead of like having to get a tensor bandage and wrap my leg, I can just put on some compression socks and it'll help instead. Anyways, I'll go stretch my back. 1 second. hurt. I don't know if that helped. I really don't know if that helped. But we'll see. I just have to stay up long enough to finish this map. Did it hurt though? What do you mean by hurt? Like, did I feel relief? No. Did it pull on the muscles in question? Yes. Help versus hurt. That's kind of when your muscle made of rock. When you attempt stretch, you can sometimes, in this case I did, you can tell that you're stretching the muscle, but does it release? No. I don't know if it helped. We'll see. The problem is it's where it's annoying right now. It's my spine in between my shoulder blades, which is like impossibly hard to get to. Oh, now my ear's itchy. I guess it did help. My ear's itchy. Okay, so let's do bushes. Bushes and rocks? Okay, so that's bushes. couple hours. These are yeah. I'm tired again already. Oh God. I'm so close. Come on. I can do it. Probably. Okay. Yeah. Well, we can walk around and see. What is that? 1683, 1656. Let's see what it looks like. Oh, I'm tired. Oh boy. Maybe it is coffee wearing off after 12 hours. I'll have to test that out. because I just want to test it. Coding while sleepy is a good way to write some bugs. Yeah. I just need like a nap. You know? I need like a time for a sleep stream. Yes, yeah. I was thinking of the subathons where like they have the stream going where it's a sleep stream where you're just sleeping. Thank you for following. Wow, this took a while, build. I wish. Oh boy. Maybe I should just like make a coffee right before a stream on Tuesdays, because it seems like it's only Tuesday where I'm really tired. I don't know when that started, but it's been happening for a while now. Just like during the day, I'll get exhausted. Well, you know. Getting older. Shh, no. I am young. I am spry. Yeah, we'll put animals in here. I'm not a cougar yet. How old do you have to be a cougar? Wardy? Don't know. It's old enough. Probably a vibe, I guess. I think I'm happy with this. The only thing I saw was like up here it's really empty. Can I maybe I can put some flowers there or something? I don't know. I think that works. Okay. I'm not gonna take the screenshot on stream. It'll be a surprise for next time. I'm so tired. I think we'll just end it here. I'm gonna commit though. That way it's done. What is this? 2-4? 3, 8, 6, 4. Go eat. I am going to go eat. Okay, I committed it. Push it. Push it. post that ticket. Oh, why does it say May? Do I have to update my backlog? Uh-oh. June? June has all the passive animals in there? Dude, we aren't done. I have to fix that. Okay, well that's a different problem. Yeah. So I'm going to eat. But we're done for now, this area. We'll come back and put passive animals in after. And I'll update this for next time. And I think from there we'll do this top area, like we'll do this area over here in general. It shouldn't be too bad, but then we'll at least like finish this. Yeah. Alright. Is there anyone I can quickly raid? I am very tired. No. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. Alright. Thank you for joining me. I'm gonna go eat. Hopefully I'll have more energy on Saturday. Probably. Hopefully I have more energy next week. I'll try drinking coffee like an hour before stream, and then we'll see if I'm sleepy. It'll work. Good night. See you guys later this week. Goodbye. Thanks for joining.